Hi guys, welcome back to Melody Land. This is Alondra, and yeah, I am back. I know it has been a while. A lot of people have wrote me about when I was gonna be back, but honestly guys, a lot of things have happened. Move, a change of jobs, a lot of things, so I honestly couldn't catch up with everything. But what matters is that I'm here, and today I would like to update you guys when it comes to my BBL that I had in the Dominican Republic. Definitely a lot. I have seen a lot, have learned a lot when it comes to my process, and I am here to catch you guys up with everything. So today I want to talk about little things like the way I used to do my own massages after the surgery, because I got like around 20, I don't remember, but I would say it will be they were around 25 massages that I got in the Dominican Republic. But once I came to America, I decided not to get the massages by anybody else but for myself, because I was pretty much very dry. I was still hard, but it's an expense that I couldn't afford, so I choose to just get my oils, get some products, some cream, and I will massage myself. I'm gonna show you guys that in a minute. So also I want to talk about like the garments that I've been using after like the main weeks post surgery. Catch you guys up when it comes to everything, my final review, because I already have 3 months, right? Today is October 10th. Well, it's past midnight, October 11th, but I already have 3 months post surgery, and definitely by 3 months you really can see results. Of course, I still can feel the soreness, and like I don't know how to describe that, but it's like now and then I can feel, like, for example, when I massage my stomach, now with a lot of cream, I feel like a tingling sensation around the area that I'm touching, which feels, a little different. But I know that's because of the surgery, and stimulating the skin, and the skin react that way, I'm guessing. Yeah, I still have a little bit of pain on the sides. I can say that the sides were the worst after all. Yeah, also when it comes to my fat transfer, they place everything mainly on the hips, but I noticed that with time they move around, and they are on my butt definitely, but I want it mainly on my hips, and that didn't happen as I planned. They move a lot towards my I have the roundness on my butt, but I wanted mainly placed on my hips, which that's what they did. But honestly, my butt was kind of like, this is, I'm not used to this. I'm gonna, like, fat is fat, it's gonna go wherever it wants to go. So that's what happened with me. The fat was concentrated more on my overall butt, but not mainly on my hips like I wanted. So because of that, I'm a little bit dissatisfied with the results that I wanted to achieve. That's nothing that I have to do with the doctor or anything like that. They placed the fat where I asked for, and clearly at the beginning I was able to see that, but with time fat move and I don't have it there as before. One thing that I feel that have been helping me is this I would call it butt lifter pants that I got on Amazon. So I did a lot of cuts and stuff to this one because it was way too small, and I saw a lot of reviews of people saying that, but I took the risk anyways, and I got a large, and it was very tiny. So I cut it on the side so that way I can get it done. But if you see, I'll show you. If you see, it have this figure right here where it's gonna push all the fat to my hips. it's gonna push all the fat to my hips. So because of that, I will get a little bit like a lift. So I will wear this overnight. This is part of the garments that I've been using post surgery. I mean, I would not recommend this. Why? Because the sizing is very, very complicated. But if you want to take the risk like me and cut it, you can go ahead. But keep in mind that this is a large. And for my size, I would say like a medium will be fine. But you want this tie as well. So like small, medium will be fine for me. But I went with a large and it's pretty small. So that is something that kind of give me a little bit of lift. When it comes to that issue, but not really. I still want more hips. Most likely later down the road I will decide what I'm gonna do with that, but I still want more hips. Yeah, other than that, like, I've been fine. I've been getting a lot of compliments. People always give me a lot of compliments on my ass. They're like, oh my god, your ass is so great. I'm like, oh my god, thank you. You know, definitely it was worth it. My belly mainly, like that's the main thing. All the fat that I had disappeared. One thing that I want to say is that when you get a BBL, once you're like off the danger zone time frame, whatever, try to work out, because when you get a liposuction, all that skin that you used to have full with fat is there. So if you work out, you're gonna turn up your body and you're gonna look great. Now, I've been waiting to work out and I'm ready. I've been ready to work out, but because of my crazy lifestyle that I haven't had the time. But I can see that my body's asking me for me to work out, so that way I can tone up those, you know, it's not like I have a lot of excess of skin, but I can see it, and like I'm very picky, so I want to solve that situation. So I would recommend that as well. When it comes to the garment, like faja, like they call it, I honestly, guys, I stopped using my garment when literally 3 weeks after the process. I know. I feel like when it comes to the garments and certain stuff, it depends when it comes to everything. Everybody's gonna be different. Everybody's gonna do different things. I don't know. I decide that I didn't want to wear that post garment faja after 3 weeks because it would make me feel uncomfortable. Why? Because my body was getting very, very tiny for that, and even though I will fix it, my butt would not fit once I got it smaller. So because of that issue, I choose to just buy a regular garment, like the waist trainer, and a soft one, and I will modify it, and that's what I did. So I initially actually got this one because it was very cheap. This, but I would not recommend this. Okay, this is so hard and so it's very uncomfortable for someone that just had a surgery. So no. So then I bought this one, and I love the material, this one, and this is what have worked for me so far. But I started doing this like a month ago. So I was 2 months into the surgery. I was going back and forth with this post-surgery and using another one. But I think I got this like about like a month to a month and a half ago. And this is a regular waist trainer. You have 3 hooks. And it was a small size, and I have to fix it because my waist will not fit properly in there. So this is what I work nighttime. I will apply my oils, massage my skin. I would put the little pants, the butt lift pants right here. I will get a flannel, and then I will put the waist trainer. And usually when I'm too tired, my back will cry but other than that, for the most part, it's okay. I'm not gonna try this on because literally putting those pants on is like fighting. So yeah, so now I'm gonna show you guys how I used to massage my skin after this surgery. I have a bathing suit right now, so that way I can show you guys better. So yeah, bear with me with that. So for the massages that I would do for myself, I would get the cream that I talked to you guys about that I got from the Dominican Republic. That is called Ubrenal. I'm gonna put the name down below so that way you guys know. But yeah, Ubrenal. I will get a little bit of that one. I will get a little bit of Argan Oil as well. I will get a little bit of tea tree. And I will get a little bit of this Mederma Oil. It's good for uneven skin, dry skin, stretch mark, and all of that. Why I decided to apply this, because my skin was dark after the surgery. It was super dark, and it made sense because the skin that was full with the fat was clear out. Like that fat was not there anymore, so all that skin have to contract together, and because of that I was looking a little bit darker than my skin color. So I would do that one with all those oils, so that way I can help that. So I'm just gonna show you guys. So I will get the Ubrenal ointment. I would just get like this amount, not a lot. Well, it can be a lot. It can stick. It can be a lot. Yeah, that big. And then Argan Oil. It's literally gone. Yeah, that's what I have to do that because I've been using it for the longest. Tea tree. Tea tree is really good for inflammation. That's what I use on my pimples when I have pimples, like when I'm about to have my period and stuff. Shoot. And Argan Oil is really good for moisturizing skin. And the ointment, the Ubrenal one, is really good for inflammation as well. So that's a great combo. This is dripping. Okay, so I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna do this. Oh my god. Don't look at that. And I would just apply everything. Apply on the back. And I would just start doing that, so that way I can break the hardness. The other one, the other side, sorry. I'm not a professional. I'm not massage therapy. I'm not, but this is what worked for me. My suit when I was in the Dominican Republic, was playing me that anytime I massage my skin to do this, like around my belly button, but always all the way up, so that way the skin won't look hanging, you know, so you can give your skin a lift. I'm gonna do this real quick. Why? Because I don't want to spend the whole video doing this. I want to make this sweet and short. You may feel like I look a little bit bloated, but that's because I'm about to have my period. So do not quote me on that. Usually, for the most part, I look like this. Okay. And So I'm gonna review the step with you guys. I will apply the product, right? I will do this. First step. The other side as well. And I will do a circle step here. Also, sometime I can do this. Alright, so now that that's done, I'm just gonna show you guys how my body's looking right now. Alright. Alright, so like I said, if you look at me from that angle, I actually wanted to have hips like that. But it's not that. It's not there. It's not there. You guys may be like, oh, it's not bad, you know. You look great. Yeah. We all have our ways, you know. We all have that ideal body that we want to look like. So I'm going to move to this side so you guys can see that. Then from the back. Further back. Side. And back. I'm going to lift this so you guys can see the back completely. Alright. Alright guys, so I want to talk now about this little thing that happened to me, so that way you guys can keep it in mind just in case. Because of my dissatisfaction when it comes to my hips and me wanting to get more hips, I went ahead to get a quote with a doctor in the ER about having more hips. That doctor was different than the doctor that I choose to go with the first BBL. I initially reached out to my doctor, but the communication got lost. I don't know. Didn't get much information back, and I choose to go after a different doctor and get a quote with him. And they told me that because I choose to go with a different doctor, because I was considering them at the beginning, I cannot get a quote. I will have to go personal, and if he decide to do surgery on me, he will let me know. That kind of threw me off the water. Why? Because I consider that, I mean, I understand the ethic that every doctor has, but if there's nothing wrong with me, I don't understand why. Maybe it was a miscommunication from the secretary of that doctor, but I did not like that a lot. I don't know if any of you guys have been in that situation. If you guys have, please let me know down below, because I would like to know. Because I don't know if they're overreacting or I am overreacting, but I don't think you should be making judgment so quickly without knowing how I am, like how healthy I am or how the surgery went, because I don't understand. But I just wanted to throw that out there because that really threw me off balance, let's put it like that. It pissed me off. It really pissed me off. But anyways, I think I covered everything. I'm very happy with my results, but I still want more hips. I'm figuring it out what I'm gonna do. Yeah. I don't think there's nothing else to say. If there is, I'm just gonna put everything down below. I'm gonna put the link of my current waist trainer that I have. I got it from Amazon, but I'm gonna put the link down below just in case you guys are interested. The same thing with the pants, and write down the name of the cream that I bought in the Dominican Republic. Other than that, you guys know what is tea tree and argan oil and so on. Alright, so do not forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you so much for the way, and I'll see you guys on the next time.